He knocks it to Andy Hill. Stuart Talbot lays it back to him. It's a bad ball off Hill, but Naylor's chasing. And Crewe and Jason Keaton forced just to hoof that under. Ainsworth can't get a foot on that. Sean Smith, the captain, under pressure. I think he's... Well, Ainsworth, he's done well there, Gareth Ainsworth. He's nipped in. Porter joining the fray, and Porter tangling with Tony Naylor. But a good opening start. Vale of one possession. Neil Aspin lays it out to Andy Hill. Early ball pumped in. Mills. In goes Naylor. The shot goes in. And 1-0. Tony Naylor capitalising on an early mistake by the Crewe defence. Dario Gradi will not be happy with that. But Crewe find themselves a goal down after only... I make 2 minutes on my clock. It might not even be 2 minutes. 1 minute. Port Vale 1, Crewe Alexandra 0. A dreadful mistake, hesitation in the Crewe defence there. Tony Naylor, persistence paying off. Just trying to skip that ball, and I think it was no more than a toe poke. And Jason Keaton there just couldn't get a grip on that ball, and the ball going in the net. But Crewe now have switched the action. Well, it's all happening here. A player's gone down. Stuart Talbot reacting furiously there. I think the player down might have been Colin Little, but Crewe Alexandra within a minute of the restart, after finding themselves 1 goal down, Crewe now find themselves awarded a penalty and could be back on level terms. There's furious arguing going on there, and the referee, Mr. Richards, is going to have to diffuse this situation very quickly indeed. He's just telling every player just to calm it down. He's given the spot kick. And I think Dean Stokes was the culprit. Whatever happened, Sean Smith, the captain, an early test of nerve for him. He's placed the ball on the spot. Lines up. 1-1. Well, would you believe it? Port Vale. Crewe make a mistake after the first minute. Tony Naylor just stabs the ball home, and Crewe from the off straight away have put the ball back into the Vale area. I think it was Colin Little, I might be wrong on that one, who's gone down, but what matters is the fact that Sean Smith has converted the penalty. Naylor, nice back heel from Naylor to Corden. Well, Dean Stokes there. Bignett hoofs it upfield to Adebola, and he's on his way. He's shrugged off Beasley. Deli Adebola for Crewe Alexandra, cuts in the midfield, still Adebola, and that makes it 2. Gareth Wally, but Adebola, the man, shrugged off Paul Beasley, ran into the area. 33 minutes gone. Port Vale 1, Crewe Alexandra 2. But Daly Adebola, I mentioned before, he's such a dangerous player. His physical presence is a threat alone, and he shrugged off Paul Beasley, number 6 for Port Vale, ran into the area, evaded the challenges, bodies flying in. Stuart Talbot went sliding in, and Gareth Wally coming in out of nowhere just to put the ball past Paul Musselwhite, and Cusson, who finds Bignett. Well, Colin Little there. Dean Stokes looks in disbelief, and I have to say I agree with him. Mr. Richards just having a word with Dean Stokes. The foul's been given Crewe's way, but it looked like a fair challenge from me. 2 players totally committed in winning the ball. Smith. Well, 3-1. It's number 4, Mark Foran, who scores 41 minutes into the first half. Smith with the dead ball, plays it into the area. Foran tracked that ball. No Vale player moved whatsoever. And Mark Foran, well, his name was in the referee's book for a yellow card. It's now in the ref's book on the score because he's made it 3-1. Lovely ball off Ian Bogey, finding Paul Beasley. He in turn, well, Port Vale going sideways. Still the missed opportunity. Ian Bogey chips it forward to Foyle. Tony Naylor. Well, it's a penalty. Ainsworth brought down. I think the first mistake the youngster number 2, Marcus Bigness, has made all afternoon. Ainsworth running in there. He laid the ball off for Tony Naylor and he was upended. Well, Andy Porter has the job to try and make it 3-2. Porter against Keaton. 3-2. Andy Porter. His Vale badge, he wears it on his heart and he's just crashed that ball in. Port Vale are back into it.